Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 2, Sankhya Yoga, the Yoga of Analytical Knowledge. Shlokas 7 and 8 with translation and commentary by Swami Mukundananda. This is a great moment in the Bhagavad Gita when for the first time Arjun requests Sri Krishna to be his guru. In today's commentary, Swamiji reveals the easiest path for spiritual welfare.
कार्पण्यदोषोपहतः स्वभावः पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसम्मूढचेताः यच्छ्रेयस्या निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं शाधि मां त्वां प्रपन्नम् न हि प्रपश्यामि ममापनुद्यात् यच्छोकमुच्छोषणमिन्द्रियाणाम् अवाप्य भूमावसपत्नमृद्धम् राज्यं सुराणामपि चाधिपत्यम्
I am confused about my duty and am besieged with anxiety and faint-heartedness. I am your disciple and I am surrendered to you. Please instruct me for certain what is best for me. I can find no means of driving away this anguish that is drying up my senses. Even if I win a prosperous and unrivaled kingdom on the earth, or gain sovereignty like the celestial gods, I will be unable to dispel this grief.
Arjun's confusion increased to such a peak. He said, I would rather beg than fight this war. My skin is all drying up. My tongue is burning. Oh, Sri Krishna. But finally, in that confusion, he makes the proper move. He surrenders to Sri Krishna. So in this verse we have just said, he has surrendered himself. He says, Oh, Sri Krishna, I do not know what my duty is in this situation. Shishyasteham, I am taking your discipleship. I am offering myself as a student. You are the enlightened Guru. Please instruct me on what my duty is. See what a simple way for welfare. What is that? Our intellect is all confused. Then take the help of a superior intellect. Such a simple solution. Take the help of the Guru. Then Guru is all-knowing. You tie your intellect to the Guru's intellect. Guruji, I don't know what to do. You tell me what my duty is. We are all pleasure seekers. We all want happiness. Now, there are two pathways to happiness. One is called Shreya and the other is called Preya. Preya is that which is sweet right now, but it becomes bitter in the end. In other words, that kind of happiness that is very gratifying in the present, but later on it brings misery. The elders are teaching the pathway to Shreya happiness, long-term welfare. So out here, Arjun has realized his goal is not prayer, not immediate resolution of this situation. Let me run away like that ostrich. The ostrich puts, it comes across a difficulty and it says, what's the easiest way to get rid of the difficulty? Let me put my head into the ground. Now I cannot see anybody around. Difficulty is gone. Similarly, Arjun says, I run away from here, the difficulty is gone, this will not resolve. So here he says, Yachreyasyan nishchitam bruhi tanme. "Oh Shri Krishna, what is the Shreya path out here, which will lead to eternal welfare? Oh Shri Krishna, I am surrendering my intellect to you." That opens up the path to welfare. See, you do it in the world also. For medical help, we surrender to somebody who has more knowledge on the medical side. When it comes to legal help, you surrender your intellect to the advocate. So we did not know law, we made up for our deficiency of the knowledge of law by surrendering the intellect to someone who had superior knowledge. Should we not be doing the same thing on the spiritual path? We do not have spiritual knowledge. We have never read the Bhagavad Gita, the Mahabharata, the Ramayana. We have not practiced these things. On the other side is the Guru, who knows all these, who has digested these, who has traversed the path, who is situated in perfection. So if we want spiritual welfare of the soul, we should be surrendering our intellect. Guruji, I do not know what is right, what is wrong. You please tell me. Now, if we accept that with humility, then we accept the teachings of the Guru, and that is the path to welfare. In other words, spiritual knowledge will come in two ways. One is the descending process, and the other is realization. It is different from scientific knowledge. The modern scientific trend is the ascending process. One scientist, Newton, came up to this Newtonian model of the universe, then Einstein pushed it further with the theory of relativity, then Niels Bohr pushed it further with his quantum theory, then they're trying to reconcile it with the unified field theory. They're pushing the frontiers of knowledge upwards. But how many centuries will it take until you reach the truth? And we don't have such long lives. So the spiritual process is different. You don't have to slowly push it upwards. All right, what did Aristotle say? What did Plato say? What did Socrates say? And slowly over the centuries we come to the truth. You just receive it from the Guru. The Guru knows. The scriptures know. You receive it from there. So when we get knowledge from the Vedas, from the Bhagavad Gitas, from that enlightened saint, we can be sure this knowledge is perfect. I just need to grasp it and implement it. So in this descending process, we receive knowledge provided we have humility. In other words, this is so easy to receive knowledge like this. But this pathway is only accessible to us if we are humble enough. And if we don't have that humility, we'll say, why should I listen to the Guru? Why should I accept the Bhagavad Gita? Why should I say that Sri Krishna knew and Arjuna did not know? Our doubting mind can create doubts in anything. If somebody doesn't know and is not willing to accept a superior authority, how will you teach that person? So that spiritual knowledge begins with humility. When we say that we do not know, and then we accept the superior source, that here is how we wish to know. So Arjuna has reached this point that he has surrendered to Sri Krishna. Oh Sri Krishna, I have no understanding of what my duty is, but in my humility I am approaching you now, not as your friend, not as your cousin brother, but as your disciple. Please enlighten me.
thank you for being a part of the Gita Gyan Yajna, which is our humble attempt to spread the divine knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita. Please subscribe to our channel